Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, let's thoroughly examine it. Today we're facing a common issue, the yellow light of death or YLOD. Let's take the motherboard out as the issue relates to the hardware. Many things need to be removed. The upper cover. The power supply unit has also been removed. And here is its Blu-ray DVD drive. The hard disk drive HDD should also be removed. After removing this metal plate, we can take the motherboard out. I have the motherboard in front of me now. Most of the time, these NEC token capacitors are considered to be faulty in this case. The YLOD is a notorious problem with the PS3 FAT models, indicating a hardware failure. After connecting the oscilloscope ground to the motherboard ground, we should set the oscilloscope to analog mode so we can check the distorted signals from NEC token capacitors. In general, start by checking the GPU neck token capacitors as they are the most likely to fail. The 1 volt power supply of the GPU is only present for a very brief moment. Surprisingly, the CPU does not have a 1 volt power supply. How is this possible? Although this PlayStation is showing a YLOD error, how is this possible? I need to check the signals from the PWM chip on the coils. No oscillations. There is also nothing. The oscillations on the GPU side are in order. Fine. Fine. All parts of the GPU supply are working fine. All components display oscillations originating from the PWM chip. But nothing is showing in the power section of the CPU section. The 5 volt supply is running. This section needs to be reviewed first. The back of this motherboard has two main chips. This one is the PWM chip of the CPU power. Both are interconnected. It provides overload protection to the generated power supply. I usually call this a DC to DC converter chip. 12 volts are available at both ends of these fuses, so fuses are intact. Everything is fine here. Let's inspect some of the coupling components of the overload protection chip. This is the feedback coupling resistance for the generated 1 volt power at 264 ohms and correct. The second one at 175 ohms is correct too. Please note down the readings of the components with me. These resistors are crucial for the CPU's power delivery, acting as output coupling resistors from the PWM chip. No suspicious parts have been found yet. What is preventing this oscillation? Upon closer inspection, I discovered that some resistors in the power section were faulty. I can demonstrate that these resistors are faulty by checking them. Look at this resistance showing its value at 4.46 kilo ohm, while the value of this resistance should be 1.2 ohms. The value of the second resistance is shown as 660 ohms. In this section, 3 of the resistances are faulty. This particular resistance's actual value is 2.2 ohms, while it has changed to 4.5 mega ohms. This resistance's actual value is 10 ohms, while it has changed to 394 ohms. 10 ohms, fine. This has changed very badly. Absolutely needs to swap all these 3 resistors. A 10 ohm resistance is coupling a signal from the overload protection chip to the FET. The 2.2 ohm resistance is coupling a signal from the power on. Oh my god, this one has changed its value in mega ohms. Heating the resistors didn't help much. Eventually they have to be replaced. can find these components from a donor board. Yes, I have found them with the correct values. Let's change them now. The culprit was here, which has been caught now. I need another 1.2 ohm resistance here. I have also successfully replaced the third resistor with a 1.2 ohm value. Let's now evaluate the progress. Stable? And yes, the CPU has started heating up, so it must have been fine now. I have applied fresh thermal paste to both processors. Now, after attaching the motherboard to the heat sink and fan assembly, let's power it on. Sure, here you go. Standby light is red. I will turn it on. Hopefully we will get to see its display now. No, oh no. Resetting its display settings may help it to appear on the display. First I have to turn it off, and then its display settings can be reset to default. Now that it's in standby mode, let's get to it. Keep the finger till we hear a single beep. I prefer the controller needs to be connected now. The controller is connected to it now. Its display is there, wow. We'll have to run a game at 1080p resolution to check its performance. Yes, here you go. Excellent. Thank you. black screen after the multiman. Why? Because the DVD-ROM just has not been installed. So we need it to be installed. I will start it once more, hoping all is fine now. What the hell with these old consoles? Even though it could be a CFW jailbreak, someone performed a hen jailbreak. Anyhow, we need to test it with a game running on it. Let's start the game like Tekken 6. Yes. The disk sign is visible from this point. Okay. The YLOD is a notorious problem with the PS3 fat models, indicating a hardware failure. In this case, we've identified that the issue lies within the CPU power section. And there you have it. Our PlayStation 3 fat model is back to life. No more YLOD. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more console repair tips and tricks. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.
Lars! Get ready for the next battle.